Welcome, all humans and non-humans. Thanks for being here. Everyone's welcome. My name is Lara, and this is Zollar Tarot. And today what I'm going to do for you is read your tarot and oracle card. And I'm also going to draw an image that received in meditation associated with this particular reading. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing great. And I just want to remind you that these readings are not personal readings. There's a collective watching, so there might be one section of it that's for you, and another section that's for someone else, and just let them have theirs. But if you're here, there probably is something in here for you, a message of sorts. The image that I received and the message that I received today is a little bit dark, so you've been forewarned. I'm going to see what the cards say. But it had two songs associated with it. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw a little bit to show you kind of what the image was. And it started out, it was like, it was a raven, right? I love ravens. But there was this like, and it was kind of like perched on this hill, and I will definitely draw out the hill and everything. Just giving the shape of the bird real fast because I want to make sure I get it right. And I saw this lone raven sitting on this hill, which actually ties into one of the songs that popped into my head very strongly before this reading. Okay, so it sort of like had this, it was sort of like this hill or mountain, right? And there was in the background this tree, and I will flesh that out in a minute. All right, let's draw some cards. Yes. Okay. So to me, ravens are omens. They're symbols of omens. If you see a lot of ravens, it's an omen of something that's coming and you need to be aware or watch out. For me, ravens saved my life, and I won't go into that story right now, but it was a really significant turning point for me when it happened. And so I see ravens as one of my totem animals, and I even had a full-blown art show at one point where my paintings all featured ravens. I still have some of those originals, but so when a raven comes up, I'm always like paying attention, and it's an omen of something to watch for. So what do we have for the collective here? Okay. All right, another one, please. It's already lining up with what I thought it was. Okay, so there was an image of, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Snatch by directed by Guy Ritchie. It has Brad Pitt in it. But it's a very violent film. It's cheeky and it's violent. And at the end, the Carney group goes after the really super bad guys, right? Because the super bad guys killed the mother of Brad Pitt's character. I don't remember his name now. But the song was going through my head, and it's by Massive Attack called Angel. It's You Are My Angel. As a matter of fact, the lyrics, let me see if I wrote them down here. It says, you are my angel, come from way above to bring me love. Her eyes, she's on the dark side, neutralize every man in sight. To love, love you, love you, love you. And I keep hearing, love you, 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 love you. You are my angel. And the words that kept coming up really strong are avenging angels. So the feeling that I got was somehow someone's getting karma, like the hammer's coming down. The hammer's coming down. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards. 3 more, please, for the collective. And then we'll get clarifiers from the minis. You are my angel. Yeah, and so it's karma for someone whomever this reading is for. It's karma for either a person or a group of people who caused you harm and it was not justified. Like they're getting, I don't take drop cards, but that's cool. That was the star. So, so what they did to you, whomever this reading's for, was not justified. And you've been through a lot of pain, but now the hammer's coming down. Karma is hitting. And that's what that song means to me. The one from the movie Snatch. Now the song, there was another song that it was Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel. And that was going through my head really strong too for this reading. And I'm not going to sing this, but I'm going to just say the lyrics real fast and tell you, you know, what I think it is, what it means. So the lyrics say, so I went from day to day through though my life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. When illusions spin her net, I'm never where I want to be, and liberty she pirouette when I think that I am free. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery, my heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. Now, I know like what the meaning was for it for Peter Gabriel, but the meaning that I drew from the song for this particular collective is someone's going home. I really feel like the karma is so harsh that they're either, I don't even think it's prison. I think they're dying. Someone's dying, or they died. Someone who was doing bad things. So, okay, can I have one card, please? Really strong. I mean, that song, Your Angel, is really strong in my head. One more, please. You are my angel. Okay, let me explain these, and then I'm also going to draw. Let's spread these out. I always like bunch them up, and why should I? Because we have lots of room here. All right. Okay. So it's definitely the end of a cycle here. I can see that someone is coming out well in this, and I think this is you, whomever this is for, a collective. Yeah, and you're able to showcase your arts. Despite this like fighting and stuff, you took the time to like really rest, and maybe you were sick for a while. I'm not sure. Someone was sick, or someone is sick, and so it's the end of a cycle. Okay, that makes sense. We'll get clarifiers, but someone had to rest or was sick, and there was the closing of a cycle. Good success and good luck for you, though. And and here, see the Queen of Pentacles. She's a self-made person. She's someone who is enjoying luxury and comfort, but she's earned this. She worked hard for it. She's a very grounded person. She's very sensible, very, very smart. I would say someone who likes luxury, someone who's loyal, earthy. She has status, right? So because this cycle is ended by someone's death happening or something like that, by the death of a relationship, something is dead. Maybe it's not a person, maybe it's just a relationship or a situation or something. Because of that, she was, this person's able to become a very, she's well-established, wealthy and everything, and able to showcase her arts, which I see here. This is what this card, just in this particular deck, that's one of the meanings here for me. But this also, this means that there are some new things coming in, like that will bring money and things like that. This one right here is really out. It's not going to be a big deal. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of contentiousness here. People are fighting each other, competing. There's some competition, and I think there was some competition in the background behind you. So whatever you were doing here to build this stuff and get these goodies, like building a business and reaping the rewards, there's someone working in the background that you might have left behind, might have closed out a cycle with. Yeah. Yeah, someone, yeah. And maybe too, you had to rest for a while. This might have been you getting well. Yeah, because the sun is about the light shining on you. This is about, and see, in this particular card, she's like connected to the divine. She's connected to source. and that outshines everything. So if there are baddies in the background, whoever these people were, like from that scene in the movie and stuff like that, you know, they have no power. So let me draw a little bit before I go and pull the minis on you and everything. So it was like this raven was sitting on top of this sort of like craggy hill almost. So I guess maybe Salisbury Hill. I don't know. Wouldn't that be funny? All right. So, and I want to have some. It was like weedy, sort of like lots of weeds everywhere. Almost like you would find in a graveyard, although I didn't see a gravestone or anything like that, so I don't remember that in the image. But there was this tree, and it seemed like it didn't have any leaves on it. It was like more of a, you know, craggy kind of, I mean, like a winter tree maybe, but no snow, just barren. And all the leaves were, it's to me, you know, in winter is when nothing grows. So it's a time of hibernation. This is what that card means too, is hibernation. And the ravens come. The ravens come with an omen of something that is dead. Either someone or something, some situation is dead. But that song, Angel, is like it's a dark song. It really is, and it's appropriate for a revenge scene, like in the movie. Yeah, but what's interesting is that I actually at one point looked at the actual video for Massive Attack for this particular song, Angel, and it's a guy who is walking in a parking lot, and he starts being followed by these guys, these people, and there are more and more and more of them until the point where he's running because he's scared. And he runs all the way to the edge of this like parking lot and turns around and faces them and really gives them a good look over, you know, seeing who and what they really are, and even gives them a little smile. And then they smile back like they're just like parroting him or imitating him. And he takes a step towards them and they all move back. And there's like hundreds of people at this point who were after him with, you know, snarling faces. And but if he moved towards them and faced them, then they ran away, then they moved back. And I thought, well, that's a really powerful image of like facing the bully, facing down the bully. And so what I feel like is like these people who hurt you, and it was unjustified. They had no reason to do it. They made it maybe out of jealousy or just because they're mean people, they're demonic or whatever their problem is, right? Maybe you broke up with them, or maybe they felt slighted even though you might not even know them. But I get a feeling you do know someone connected to it, this group or this person or something like that, but I don't know for sure. So we'll see what comes. But there were a lot of them anyway. But you faced down the bully, you turned around and you said no more and said, I want justice. I want justice. And the divine listened. And now the avenging angels are coming. The crows have given their warning. You are my angel. It's really strong in my head. I know I keep singing it, but it's like sing it. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. That's what an avenging angel would say to you, right? If they're avenging for you, they'd be like saying, I love you, but it almost has like a somber, violent undertone. You are, I love you, love you. Let's get clarifiers. I'll try to stop singing it. I can't guarantee it. Anyway, so that's a raven. In case you don't know yet, I have to fill it in, and I will. All of the drawings, I don't actually finish the drawings during the reading, and I will finish it afterwards and colorize it, and then I will post it usually at the beginning and the end of the video so you can see what it looks like. And pause it and look at it all you want to. Also, someone asked me why I wear gloves. I wear gloves to protect my art. Things like pen and pencil smear. And it's not that so much that I'm worried about getting it on my hands. It's like if it gets on my hands, though, then it smears the rest of it. And I don't like dealing with that. And I really am into preserving art. So, plus it actually protects the cards, even though I don't normally, if I do readings by myself and everything, I don't wear gloves for readings. But I do wear gloves now all the time when I'm drawing, and sometimes when I'm painting. All right, can I have clarification, please, on the Four of Swords? It's collective, thank you. Yeah, being all tied up in your head. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay, one more, please, for this collective. On the Four of Swords. Look at that. That's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the Queen of Pentacles. Someone messed with the Queen of Pentacles. Someone messed with you. Someone messed with your money. They messed with your foundation. They did all kinds of stuff. Yeah. They try to really mess with your life. They deserve this karma. Yeah. Okay, can I have clarification on the world, please? Collective. Yeah, the Tower. See, that makes sense. The Tower's coming down. It's the end. End of a cycle. You have success, but this is the end for them. Okay, can I have another one, please? And I know I'm saying this very forcefully, but it's almost like I feel like that avenging angel energy. It's just like, you know, just like that the scene in the movie when they're getting revenge. It was violent. It was dark. It was very purpose. Is that the word? Purposeful. Purpose driven. It was very Can I have one more, please, on the Queen of Pentacles? Or this one is the Queen of Pentacles. That one goes with the world. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, you know what? You worked really hard to get out of that. Whatever this thing was, it took a lot of extra effort for you. I can see that, and it required you to rest. Now they have to rest. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, can I have more clarifiers, please? Yep, judgment. Judgment's being called. Gabriel has blown his horn. No one can escape judgment. And it's sitting right there on the Tower too. This Queen of Pentacles is calling judgment. She's saying, I want justice. I want justice. I wouldn't be surprised if the Justice card does come up. But the call. This is karma, right? So this is about karma. And the karma right now for these people who did this to you, who hurt you, is that their towers are falling. Everything's falling down for them. I can see it. I can see it. I can actually see it in my head. And I'm hearing that song. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Yeah. Okay. Can I have clarifiers on the Page of Pentacles, please? That's nice. So now, like, part of the rewards when you get past this thing and this cycle has closed out is that you get new love. Good for you. Okay, that's part of what this new goodie is. And I feel like this person will bring you great success, possibly. And there'll be something that's like a boost in on every level of your life. Romantic, physical, finances, maybe influence. Yeah. Especially if you're already an influencer. Yeah, because you might be. It's going to get better and better. All right, can I have one more clarifier on the Page of Pentacles, please? Yeah, and there's like big celebration. This is also potentially marriage here. What a nice gift. Actually, I want to pull one more on the Page of Pentacles, please, because I'm liking it. All right. Yeah, and you're just waiting right now. You're just waiting for this to come in. And it shall. All right, so can I have clarification on the Five of Wands, please? One of the other songs that was coming through for me, and I'm not going to sing it, but just this one little part says, how does it go? Got that real big energy. Got that real big energy. And I think the name is Lotto. I think that's who it is. Anyway, the song itself sounds sort of like it's all about sex and money and all that stuff, but really there's a really significant part in there, and I'm not trying to remember the words. But anyway, she's talking about how she's a boss and she needs a boss. Like, she's not interested in anyone who isn't a boss because she needs her match. Right? So I'm thinking that maybe this card here has something to do with people fighting over you. You're this Queen of Pentacles, so yeah. Oh, wait, can I have clarification on the Five of Wands so we can actually understand what this is? Passion, yeah. One more, please, for the Five of Wands. That's really good news. You might even get an inheritance of some sort. There's something that maybe you wished for that's coming through, and definitely has to do with like having a lot of talent or talents. Yeah, clarifier on Five of Wands, please. People are fighting over you. You're very talented. Yeah, and they're watching you too. Yeah, these are suitors. So, but there's one that you're going to pick. There's only one that's going to be worthy of marriage, is what I'm suspecting here. Let's just get one more on Five of Wands. Yeah, you know, and you're going to be really picky about choosing who this person is, because this is the Queen of... Oh, no. She looks like the Queen of Swords. This is Justice. What did I say earlier? Yeah. It's justice. It's just that you would get this love, this like true love coming in, this marriage and everything, and that what people will be watching you. You are an influencer. I can see that. Good for you. You're very talented. Awesome. Yay. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Okay, the Sun. Can I have clarification on the Sun, please? I love you, love you. Okay. Look at that. They're both looking up. Even though the Sun's over here on this one, like they're both looking up. You see that? One more, please, on the Sun. She's guarding that cup of love. So the Queen of Cups is a very compassionate person, loving. And she wants, you know, she's learned through dealing with these people who have had karma or judgment called on them, that to like be really selective about whom she gives her love to. Like, she's a person who loves everyone unconditionally, right? But only certain people are allowed into her inner circle who get the real goodies, like who find out just what love really is, because she really does love. And she's just wonderful. So once you get like, because of this, getting past this and going past this ending, and you're acquiring your, you know, your money and your wealth, and you're getting this love, and you're being very successful as an influencer, I would say that you know, you're going on this new adventure. It's going to open up doors for you that you never knew were there before. It creates a whole new timeline for you. That's what I'm seeing, a new timeline. Yeah. Okay, so can I have one more, please, on the Sun? And then we're going to get some Oracle, and I'm going to draw a little bit more. Yeah, the Hermit, you're a leader. Yep. Okay. So, and it was all stylized, right? I remember seeing like it coming down off the hill. There were like these almost viney kind of things that I'm going to flesh out later on. But I just wanted to like kind of show you, get some texture in here. Speaking of ravens, you know, it's not for children, but if you get a chance to watch Sandman, that's actually a really good series. I think it's on Netflix. I'm not plugging anyone. I'm not paid for any of this. that just popped into my head because it has sort of that same karma feel to it, like justice for things that have been wrong, and having to fight off the bad guys. You know, it's like the sense I got from these people here were almost like they're, like I said earlier, demonic. And it might be that they have addictions and stuff, and so they have like low-level entities attached to them. I decided to do pencil today. I wanted to do a little more of a smear technique, because it's sort of a haunting image, and it's easier to get that sort of effect with the pencils. And I have a lot of texturing to do in here, which you shall see later. Okay, so let's pull some oracles, an oracle set of 3 for this, just to see if we can get some more clarifiers on this situation. You know, you're a very strong person. I can see that. You're very strong to have endured whatever this is. You've used your intelligence. Obviously, you're very intelligent. You have, you know, you have grounded yourself. You have dug your heels and you have done what you needed to do to survive this. And now that they're getting their karma, man, I kind of feel sorry for them. All right, so, all right. Collective, please. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I feel the cards. That's why I don't drop them. I'm actually, one of my clairs is clairsentience, so I'm a very tactile person, obviously. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, hold on. Let me just pull 2 more and I'll explain these to you. I will explain it. All right. Yeah, there were several people. I'm getting that. It's like, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Listen to that song if you get a chance. Whoever this is for, you'll know if it's your reading or not. There's the lovers. I'm not going to sing Love Boat. I'm not. I'm just not. All right. Okay. One more, please, for this collective. Thank you. All right. I'll put those there. Well, so this is showing here that you're moving to more of a peaceful time. So you're getting away from the nonsense and the chaos and the hostility, and as you close out this cycle, as these people either are imprisoned or they die away, or they're just too sick to do anything to you, or they've run out of juice. I'm almost seeing someone writing on a paper in the book, like an incantation or something. Like they're trying really hard, and they don't have much energy, right? But they're trying really hard, or they're saying something like that. They're mumbling and they're trying to cause something to happen, and it's not working. They've drained themselves. I'm seeing that. And it's like they're sitting on the end of a bed, and the bed is the support for this like journal that they're writing in, or whatever they're using as it's like a twin bed, and sort of whitish to gray sheets, right? Anyway, so again, this is the lovers. This might be because you're moving away from all the nonsense, going into a peaceful time, moving towards whatever this love is. So these lovers, this is the lovers. I don't really. Maybe you're going into business with somebody because of this up here, but I really don't think so. I really think this is more of a love romantic thing, which you deserve. You deserve to be treated well, and you deserve to have the kind of lover that treats you with respect and kindness. People around you who treat you well, right? You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're a really talented, wonderful person, right? You're going to get these goodies. And you're going to get the support that you need, which is wonderful. So the King of Cups is a very supportive person. They have a lot of empathy. They're a compassionate leader, right? There's a lot of loyalty there. Both the Queen of Pentacles, which was here, and over here too. And then the King of Cups are very loyal. They're very loyal. That's right. Okay, let's see. Let's pull. I want to pull and find out what your obstacles are right now. Or obstacles. What are the obstacles for this collective? What are the obstacles? What are the obstacles? Obstacles. Okay. Okay, yeah, you might have been feeling like a little like not well, I think, but it's like you're going through some sort of ascension or something, and because because you're broken open, right? So this thing that happened, these people who tried to hurt you, who were hostile to you, who tried to take you down, like they were working on it for a while, and there were a lot of them, right, that are being dealt with. Because of the process of pain you had to go through, and the stamina you had to have, the strength, the wherewithal, the intelligence, the wit, and then tapping into source to know what to do next. because of everything that happened, you were broken open. Your heart and your crown, your connection to the divine, and your heart, which shares that compassion, which is the power behind any kind of manifestations from yourself and everything, spirit working through you, has broken you open, and you're like the star. You're like, see all the stars around her? That's so cool. There's stars here too. So it's like you're feeling this in your body. And the lotus is like the crown chakra, right? It represents the crown chakra, the many petaled lotus, which would be on her head if you're talking about the chakra system, and that is the connection to the divine. And so see how this is connected to the divine here. See the lily pads, the dragonfly, and the lily here. It's all you are connected to the divine. This is beautiful. What a beautiful energy. No wonder you have avenging angels who are coming to help you get justice, to disconnect those really nasty, awful people who are doing this stuff to you. For what they did, these avenging angels are coming in and protecting you, beautiful soul, and making these people pay. All right. Karma's real. It is. All right. So now let's look for some solutions. We want some solutions because those are the obstacles, dealing with the body issues and the ascension, the feeling and everything. But you're going to be just fine. So if you're still experiencing some ascensions, symptoms, maybe you're kind of sore, or you feel like you're running a race when you wake up from sleep, and maybe your head's been hurting or something like that. Those are ascension symptoms. I've gone through this myself. So, okay, can I have clarification, or not clarification? Can I have some cards, please, for the solutions? What can this collective do that would be most effective to give them the best results? What can they do? Wasn't I just talking about the chakras? Yeah. All right. Can I have another one, please? Something this collective can do to get the best results. And I will talk about it once I lay out the third card. This card's been coming up a lot. All right. What can this collective do, please? What would be something they can do to get the best results? Any advice, please? All right, there it is. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've gotten that card before. Wow. All right. Oops, almost dropped it. All right, so aligning your chakras, which is easier than you think, actually. But aligning your chakras right now would be a really great idea. Making sure that you have put yourself into a space of spirituality, whether it's active or non-active meditation. So the crown chakra is up here, right? Interesting. 7 might be significant because it's here, and then I'm seeing it pop out right here and here in this numbers card. So somehow maybe 8 is also 7 and 8, and 1 and 6 make 7. So you're getting a lot of, 7 is the number right now. Well, the 7 chakras. All right, I'm going to draw. So this raven was just here watching this and letting people, like, with its presence, let them know it's time. It's time. Things are coming. You've been forewarned. Or maybe the raven came to you saying it's coming for them. You won't have to worry now. The avenging angels are here. Oh. And the song is still strong in my head, but I'm not going to sing it again. I'm not. So, all right. So you're getting a lot of reinforcements for this chakra, this, like, really align your chakras. And that means you can sit in a meditation and just where you won't be interrupted, right? And you visualize the colors associated with the chakra. So I'm going to teach you that real quick right now. So the bottom chakra, which is the root chakra here, that's all about survival. This is where fear lays also. This is about groundedness, and the color associated with is red. So when you're sitting there, you want to see red, a red glow come from like right at the bottom of your spine, you know, and see that growing so it encompasses your entire body, and hold that. And then you move up and you strengthen this chakra right here. This is about creativity. This is the sacral chakra, and the color is orange. So we're going through the rainbow, right? So this is red and then orange. Orange is about creativity. This is where sexuality is. This is like the creation of things, right? So you want to make sure then when you keep that red glow around you, then also do the orange glow around that, right? And make that strong. And then what you do is you move up into the solar plexus chakra right here. This is where the will is. This is where your self-esteem is. This is where the ego is. This is where the color yellow, this is the associated color. So it's red, orange, and then yellow. So see that yellow move out and strengthen and surround the orange. So you've got the red, then the orange, then the yellow, right? And then you want to move up into the green here. And this is the heart chakra. See where she's got her hands? This is the heart chakra. And this is all about love and compassion for self and others, just compassion in general. So this is where you're going to be feeling your love. And this is like our second brain, all right? So, and the associated color is green. And so you want to have that pushed out and outside of the yellow color. So then you have red, orange, yellow, and then green. So you're glowing green. And then you're going to move up into the throat chakra, which is all about self-expression. It's expression, it's communication, right? So this is why I have a lot of blue here, right? Because I associate that with the ability to speak clearly and effectively, which is what I want to do for you, to get the message through. And so the throat chakra is blue, and it's about self-expression. You want to expand that so that it moves all the way out past the green. So then you have red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. You're glowing blue. And then you're going to move this up into the third eye area between the eyes and on the forehead, just a little bit above the eyes where the pineal gland is. And the color associated with that is purple or violet. And that is where you can see, that's where your clairvoyance is. This is the knowing. This is the knowing. It could be precognitive too, where you see things before they happen, but it's just like a knowing. You know something, right? This is your psychic abilities here. And so you want to push that purple color out all the way past the blue color. So then you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then you're going to move on up to the crown chakra, which is sort of a white to lavender color, right? Let me see if they did that color in this. Yeah, it's sort of a light, sort of pinkish lavender, but this is more of a, like a light lavender color. And that's your crown chakra, and that's your connection to the divine. That's your connection to source. And so you want to really strengthen that color and then wrap it around the purple, right? So inside you've got the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, and the sort of lavender white. And lining all of that, you connect to source and you're connected. And so keep doing that, connect all of that. I know that was a little bit of a long explanation, but not everybody knows how to do that. And that's a really important thing, to be aware of yourself, aware of your energy centers and how you connect. Also, one of the things I do is I connect to the center of the earth, right? So I'm grounded. You can do that through your root chakra so that you're connected to the earth, connected through your body, and connected to source, right? And when you do that, everything else aligns. I think this is saying right here that, this new love's coming in and it's sitting right over the lovers, right? Over here, the lovers, right? So your heart's been broken, but it's been broken open too. You've been broken open. So you're working on a whole different level of compassion and love for the universe, not just for, your favorite beer, but this is this is a universal love as well. And so you're getting the goodies and you get to choose who you want. And she's pointing at the big heart, not all these little hearts, right? She wants the big boss. She wants the emperor, right? Okay. Here again, this is a reinforcement of numbers. This is sacred geometry here. So you might want to look into the meaning of sacred geometry and the number 7 and maybe the number 8, but definitely the number 7 and what that means. Somehow this is really important to you. And when I'm looking at that, again, I'm hearing that song. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Oh, I wasn't going to sing that, was I? All right, so, yay, good. So let's move on to, let's get a little bit of advice from this deck. And I might do the tea leaves, and then we're just going to wrap this up. I might draw a little bit more, too. This is a really beautiful deck called El Qui. El Qui Oracle. Okay. Can I have more information, please, for this collective? They're nice and silky cards. I love that. Smooth. One more, please. So this is Bryce and this is Mora. The cards have names. So it's Bryce is she who surprises. So it's about, discovery, revelation, surprise. And Mora is about she who hesitates, pondering, delay, and confidence. So it's dealing with self-esteem, which would definitely be your third chakra, the yellow one. So you want to develop that. Something that you're doing is actually surprising people. They weren't expecting it, and you're doing something completely new. You got all these butterflies here. This is definitely about a transformation and pulling away the curtains. So it might be that you have been sort of, because the hermit was here earlier, you've been kind of in a hermit mode. So you've kind of been, but you've been gathering your strength. I told somebody once that, one of the most powerful ways to manifest is to imagine you've got a bow and arrow. So I'm just going to do it a little bit here, but you got like the bow and arrow and you're ready to shoot that arrow, right? But you want to create the real tension for it, and you want to put so that you have power behind it and grace. This is someone who, whomever you are, you're surprising everybody. You're coming up with something brand new. It's genius. And, really, I'm just seeing that the only thing you're like kind of concerned about is just having the confidence to do this. I also have a feeling that someone might want to approach you and they're kind of like having a confidence issue. Is that what that is? Let me get a little clarifier on that, because I'm getting a strong feeling about that. So can I have clarification on Mora, please? Yeah, someone wants to be part of your life. They want to make you happy. They want to bring you some happiness. They want to bring you some joy. That's 10 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. That's like having it all. I mean, really, that's one of the best cards you can get. So someone wants to bring this to you. This definitely has to do with some love coming in. Can I have clarification on Bryce, please? Oh, all those burdens have been dropped now. Yeah. I think people were expecting you to be burdened and somehow, or sick, or like never go anywhere because you just had so much on your back or something. But you've dumped all those burdens. You've transformed them. You're a major manifester. This is really excellent. And what you're coming up with is brand new. It's beautiful. Nice. Well, the world needs more of that. More creative people, please. People who bring beautiful things in. All right. I think that's enough clarifiers on that. I'm just going to get some of these. I just love the tea leaves. They're just like my little children. It's my little children deck. And they're so cute. They like to run away, but I won't let them right now. Okay, what do we need for this collective? Anything that they need to know about, something they need to know about, maybe they're not aware of, or just let's give them something they can. December. Okay, can I have another one, please? I'm amazed I'm still holding on to these cards and they haven't dropped. All right. I shouldn't jinx it. All right. Can I have one more, please? One more, please, for this collective. Climbing towards success. Yeah, you are. You're a boss. Yes, you are. This is like majorly like moving up quickly, actually. Yeah. Expect it. Once you're done hesitating, once you get your confidence, there's nothing stopping you. All right, can I have one more, please? I think by December, you're really going to see some results. That feels right. All right, can I have one more clarifier, please? On something for this collective. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. I wonder if you're a reader. You could be another reader. But you're definitely very intuitive, and we know that also because you had the Queen of Cups earlier. That's a very intuitive card as well. But it's just saying follow your intuition and you'll know what to do. You'll know where to go. You'll know what time to do it. You know, even like little things like going to a different grocery store because maybe, see, I dropped, oh, all right, okay. It had to happen, I jinxed it. All right, so one more please, and then I'll talk about that. Maybe draw a little bit. I'm gonna get two more. This one, period of prosperity and abundance, bread. Please, just collective, and then I'm gonna draw. Oh, dang, okay. Well, these people, before we're getting their karma, you are getting your blessings. You are on fire, seriously. You're on fire. This girl is on fire. Whomever you are, you're getting the goodies. So it says the most difficult part of a situation is over. And just trust your intuition. Your abundance is either here or it's coming. There's more and more coming. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at just how much abundance is going to be there, and it's going to flow easily. You know, you put a lot of work in already, and I think that I feel that you're going to excel at whatever it is you're doing. You're doing something very unusual. I'm curious to know what that is, but and you're, you know, climbing towards your successes. So you keep working on stuff. You keep innovating, and whatever your service or your product is, and it could be multiple things, is going to be exponentially growing. Who knows? Maybe Bitcoin will go up. I don't know, but some good stuff is going to happen, and you're right. You're just right in the timeline to receive that, is what I'm trying to say, and I'm stuttering it. So I think I'm just going to end it there. And thank you so much for being here. You know, it had a dark feeling at the beginning, but I feel like it ended on a positive note, and I'm really, really happy for you being able to let go of all of whatever that is, and those people are out of the way, and you're really getting rewarded by the universe. You must have done a lot of good stuff, so good on you. That's awesome. I'm really, really I'm impressed. So I'm gonna let you go now, and thank you for being here. If you enjoy what I do here, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I'll be able to do more videos. It supports the channel. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.